Hey guys, today's video is going to be Wyatt's 4-month baby update and my 4-month postpartum update. I feel like it's been a while since I've actually sat down and talked to you guys. The last few videos on this channel have been more vlog style, so I'm excited to just sit down and chat. I'm filming with the camera that I have been using for my beauty videos today, which makes the color more accurate. I know in my other videos, like my lipstick looks the wrong color, my skin looks really white in my other videos, but this is true to color. This is my skin tone, this is my hair color. I was using my phone for my updates before, but once the file gets compressed, the color is all wrong, so I'm really sorry that the quality of this video is going to be lowered, but the color is more correct, and that's what I would prefer. And that's why you're seeing black lines on the sides of this video, because this camera only films in standard size, not widescreen. So Wyatt turned 4 months old on September the 9th, but he had his 4-month-old doctor's appointment last night, so I wanted to wait until today to film this video. Wyatt now weighs 16 pounds 3 ounces and is 67 centimeters tall. At 3 months, he was just over 14 pounds, so he's gained 2 pounds in a month. He's still in the same size clothing as last month, 6 to 12. Some tops that are just 6 months still fit him, but not very many. And for sleepers, he needs the 9-month size. He's also still in size 2 diapers. However, the next box of diapers that we have is size 3 because the size 2 are getting a little tight around his thighs. His thighs are getting quite chunky, so we have maybe a few more days left in size 2 diapers and then he'll be on to size 3. He is still sleeping through the night for the most part. I've been putting him down a little bit earlier than I had been. So I'd been putting him down for bed when Jeremy and I went to bed, and now I'm trying to put him down a little bit earlier so I have a little bit of time to unwind, because I was go, get the baby to sleep, quickly try and fit a workout in, shower, and then straight to bed, and I wasn't having enough time to wind down and wasn't really sleeping that great. So I've been putting him to bed a little bit earlier. Around the 9 o'clock mark is when he ends up going to bed. So that gives me an hour or two to spend time with Jeremy and with myself. So he has been waking up at 6 o'clock sometimes, or he will wake up when Jeremy's alarm starts going off, so between 6:30 and 7. So he's still sleeping through the night, which I'm really thankful for, but now he doesn't go back down to sleep like he did previously. Right now he is napping in our bed, and for the last few nights he has been falling asleep in our bed. He won't go to sleep in his crib. So when I put him in our bed, I let him fall asleep on his own. He has a clean diaper. I just fed him, burped him, all that stuff. We had a little bit of a snuggle, and then I just go put him in the bed, give him a kiss, and I tell him it's time to nap, and then I'll be up in a few more minutes to check on him. And every time I come back up, in 5 to 10 minutes, he's always asleep. So he does put himself to sleep, but he will not do that if I set him in his crib. He immediately screams. So I just let him nap in our bed through the day, and then I put him down in our bed for night, but he will stay asleep for me to pick him up and transfer him into the crib, and then he sleeps there through the night. He does still sleep on his belly. I place him down on his belly now because it's just easier than listening to him fuss until he finally gets rolled over onto his belly. But now that he's able to roll and wiggle a little bit more, which I will get to, he oftentimes through the night he ends up rolling onto his back or his side and will continue to stay asleep that way. We really need to work on our nap schedule now that school has started. So school's back up. You will have seen the vlog from the first day of school. It was not a nice day. I will have that linked down below. And since then, Wyatt's been a little off his napping schedule, so Through the summer, he was napping at 10 o'clock, and then he would sleep until between 1 and 2, and then go back to sleep, depending on when he woke up, around 3 o'clock. But now school is out at 3 o'clock, so he has to stay awake longer than that, long enough for us to go get Max from school. Sometimes Max wants to play on the playground and then come home, so he's not really going down for a nap until between 3:30 and 4, and by that time he's very tired and very cranky. And also, since he's not going back to sleep now in the morning, he's having his first nap between 9 and 9:30, so his morning nap has been pushed forward and his afternoon nap has been pushed back, and I can't really find a middle ground right now, but I'm hoping we will adjust soon. It's been less than a full week that school has been in. Wyatt will full on laugh now. I haven't gotten it caught on camera yet because he doesn't laugh for an extended period of time. He's very hard to get to laugh at all because he has more of a reserved personality, which I've talked about before. He's always kind of smiling, but to get him to laugh, it takes quite a bit, and then he laughs for just a split second and then it's over. So I can't wait until he does like the rolling on the floor laughing when he gets a little bit older, but he does have a full laugh now, not just a giggle. When Wyatt is awake, he needs to be constantly entertained. He's not quite big enough to be put in something like an exerciser or like those play gym things. He can hold his head up pretty well, but he's not really stable enough to be set in one of those on his own. So he kind of needs to be held, having a book read to him, us playing with toys with him, which means a lot less housework is getting done because when he's awake, he always needs my attention, which I know is only going to get worse the older he gets. But I've been really making an effort to, while he naps, work and working on YouTube. So I have this channel and I have my other channel, my beauty channel, which I have been pumping out a ton of content on. That means that the housework has been falling behind, and I usually try and catch up on that on the weekends, just try and get as much cleaning as I can. And I'm talking about like vacuuming, mopping, scrubbing the bathrooms, that kind of cleaning. Like, of course I do dishes and stuff every day and laundry, but the deep cleaning has definitely fallen by the wayside because I used to be able to just set Wyatt down either in his bouncer and have him in the same room as me, or on his play mat, or watching TV with Max, and he'd be happy, but that doesn't really happen anymore. He has finally found his thumb. He constantly has his thumb in his mouth now, and he does this cute thing where he will like hold his face with his thumb in his mouth or hook his nose, and it's so freaking cute. And he will, with the other hand, have his blanket up by his face. So he is such a snuggly boy. Max had and loved a blanket for a very long time. So I'm thinking Wyatt is going to be the same. However, he is a thumb sucker right now, and Max was not. Along with his thumb, he can now grab things and bring them to his mouth. So I bought him some like toys he can chew on, and he likes chewing on like stuffed animals and stuff. And now when you hold it out to him, he struggles a little bit to like grab onto it properly. So if I'm holding a toy here, he kind of like overshoots it to one side or the other before he kind of gets a hold of it. But once he does, it's right in his mouth. So I have been giving him a soother in the car when he's really upset, but he doesn't suck on it like a lot of babies do where they keep it in their mouth. He kind of holds onto it and like chomps around all the edges, but it does keep him occupied in the car so I can drive from point A to point B without having to listen to him scream. It is so distracting to try and drive with a baby screaming in the back. And he likes books now. Last month I had started reading to him, but if he didn't like a certain page or picture, he would just full on scream, like it terrified him, even if it wasn't something scary. And now he enjoys either while we're doing tummy time, having a book read to him that way, or just sitting in the glider reading a book, and he does kind of flip the pages back and forth. Not properly, obviously, but he will grab a page of a board book and kind of fling it over. So he has been enjoying books now, which is really nice, and also to incorporate Max with helping with his baby brother and also kind of doing his homework at the same time. I have been letting Max read to Wyatt at night. Now Max is just learning how to read. He just started grade 1 and that is kind of his major struggle area in school. He's really good at math, but he's been really struggling with the reading portion. So he needs a lot of attention from Jeremy and I when it comes to reading, and we try and get him to read something every single night before bed. And now we can incorporate Wyatt into that. And Max loves feeling helpful by helping to read to his baby brother, but he's also learning how to read from Jeremy and I, if that makes sense. So it's turned into this big family affair at night in Max's room, trying to get him ready for bed with a big reading circle, and it's been really enjoyable for everyone. Now on to me postpartum wise. Weight loss hasn't been happening. I'm actually 2 to 3 pounds heavier than I was last month, which I only stepped on the scale for the purpose of this video. I hadn't stepped on it for the whole month and was actually feeling pretty good about my body. So that is the struggle with kind of updating you guys on my weight loss journey postpartum, is that I thought I was looking and feeling a lot better, and then I stepped on the scale and saw that number and I felt like a kick in the gut, you know what I mean? Like, now I'm feeling more self-conscious than I was before just because I saw that number had risen. Now, logically, I'm really hoping that it is due to muscle gain because I have been eating a lot better and I've been working out consistently. I can't work out every day, it's just not feasible for me, but every second day I have been working out, and I've been working out hard. I haven't been doing yoga and stuff anymore just because I needed something a little bit more high intensity because I wasn't able to do it every day. And I know that I'm getting stronger because, so a video that I started with, I did the Pop Pilates total body workout for beginners or something along those lines from Blogilates, which is a half an hour beginner Pilates workout. And I did that as my first workout postpartum and I could hardly do it. It was like impossible. I had no core strength whatsoever. I really struggled with that video. I couldn't finish it at all. And then last week I did it again and I did it and it was like a breeze. I did it start to finish and I found it, I mean, it was still kind of like a hard workout, but I could complete it. I didn't feel like I was going to die afterwards, so I know I'm getting stronger. Therefore, that leads me to believe that the weight gain is due to muscle because I feel stronger, I feel better, things feel tighter, but that just goes to show stepping on the scale doesn't give you the full story. My hair is still falling out. I have been struggling with pretty bad postpartum hair loss. I thought getting it cut off would help. So if you've been watching my videos for a while, my hair was like well below my boobs. It was like very long. I cut about 6 inches off, maybe even more, thinking that less hair, like it would be less heavy pulling on my scalp, that maybe the hair loss would slow down a little bit. I knew it wouldn't like stop my postpartum hair loss, but regardless, that hasn't really happened. My hair has been falling out pretty severely still. Every time I shampoo my hair, I brush it first. The brush is full of hair, so put that in the garbage. Then I get in the shower and I'm shampooing and like I'm pulling clumps of hair out. And it's such a horrible feeling. I know it's just hair and like to get emotional about it is so silly, but it really affects your self-confidence and I hate it. So if you haven't been keeping up with my updates, I now part my hair in the middle because it disguises the hair loss a little bit, but this is what I'm dealing with now. Like this goes back so far and you can see patches like through my hair here. My hairline was about here, which is pretty normal, but now, like, that's how much hair I've lost. And it's the same on both sides. You can see my scalp like through here, and then the same thing, my hairline was about here, and now it goes back. So when I wear my hair up, it is extremely noticeable. So I've been trying to wear my hair down a little bit more, but when my hair is down, I look like you could make a dog out of the back of my shirt because all my hair is still falling out. So I hate having to pick up my hair everywhere. Every time I'm about to leave the house, like checking the back of my shirt and picking off all the pieces. So I'd rather have my hair up, have people be able to see the hair loss rather than like spreading my hair everywhere, because I think that's kind of gross. It is growing back. I'm not sure if you will be able to tell on camera, but so here is all new growth, which is close to where my hairline was originally. However, my hair is still falling out, so it's balder back further. So like my hair gradually fell out this way, so now it's gradually growing back the opposite way. So I'm getting hair again here, but then I have bald patches back here. It's just a struggle. And if you haven't struggled with hair loss, I can imagine it's a little bit hard to understand the toll it takes on your self-confidence. I'm now going to show you what my postpartum belly looks like. Don't judge me. I'm like all dressed for fall because I filmed this makeup look for my beauty channel. So I have like a flannel and my nursing tank top on, but then I have like my very colorful leggings on again, which you guys have seen before. So this is what I'm looking like. Take this off. With my clothes on. And this is what I look like with my shirt up. So my belly has gone in a lot from my last update. And same with my sides, and that is from having an exercise routine. I'm much happier with my body now. I've lost a lot of the like back fat that I had. I still have a ways to go, and I still have like my love handles that I need to lose. But until I stepped on the scale this morning, I was really happy with how my body has changed. It's probably hard to tell on camera because I'm looking in the viewfinder and it kind of looks the same as it always has. Also, yours look crooked. But to me, my clothes are fitting better. I felt like I had lost a lot of weight. Like I said, I've lost a lot of the back portion. So like my love handles kind of went back like this. So like it made a bump in the back as well. And that is pretty much gone. And I can tell I got a little bit smaller because this stretch mark that is now like behind me right here used to be like up here to be on the more on the side. Anyways, yeah, this is what my body is looking like 4 months postpartum after my second baby. So that was everything for my 4-month postpartum update and Wyatt's 4-month baby update. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!